Number 11. 1960 through 1963 Studebaker Lark. The Studebaker Lark launched in 1959 as a last-ditch effort to save the struggling independent automaker, but the early 60s models revealed the company's desperate financial situation. As Studebaker's resources evaporated, factory quality plummeted dramatically, with vehicles leaving South Bend featuring misaligned panels, substandard paint jobs, and interior components barely attached. Dealers frequently complained about receiving cars requiring hours of prep work before they could be presented to customers, severely damaging consumer confidence. The electrical systems became notorious for shorts and failures, while the base engines suffered from accelerated wear due to cost-cutting and materials. Parts availability emerged as a critical concern as the dealer network collapsed, making warranty work nearly impossible and leaving owners stranded with depreciating assets nobody wanted to buy.
1961 to 1969 Renault Dauphine. The Renault Dauphine arrived from France promising European efficiency and charm, but delivered one of the worst ownership experiences available in the American market. This rear-engine economy car featured sheet metal so thin that rust appeared within 2 years of ownership, with structural corrosion developing at alarming speeds that shocked American buyers accustomed to more durable construction. The 845cc engine produced a pathetic 32 horsepower, resulting in acceleration times exceeding 30 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour, making highway merging genuinely dangerous. American drivers quickly discovered the Dauphine couldn't maintain highway speeds on inclines and struggled with even the slightest headwind, creating nerve-wracking driving experiences on interstates. Mechanical reliability proved equally disastrous, with the electrical system failing constantly and replacement components being expensive and difficult to source in the United States. 1960 to 1961 Chrysler Valiant. The first-generation Chrysler Valiant entered the market with polarizing styling that immediately hurt sales, despite having mechanically sound underpinnings. Chrysler's designers created an awkward appearance featuring a fake spare tire outline molded into the trunk lid, non-functional air intakes, and peculiar fender contours that buyers found unattractive. The asymmetrical headlight treatment and unusual grille design looked outdated almost immediately compared to cleaner competitor designs, deterring buyers who might have appreciated the reliable slant-six engine. Interior ergonomics were confusing, with controls placed awkwardly and a dashboard layout that frustrated daily use, making even simple operations unnecessarily complicated. Quality control issues typical of rushed launches plagued these early Valiants, with electrical problems, water leaks through inadequate seals, and trim pieces that refused to stay attached properly. The combination of odd styling and assembly quality issues gave the Valiant an undeserved reputation for poor construction, despite Chrysler's generally reliable powertrains.
1960 to 1963 Chevrolet Corvair. The Chevrolet Corvair represented General Motors' ambitious answer to the compact car revolution, featuring a rear-mounted air-cooled flat-six engine that promised European-style handling. However, the first-generation models gained immediate notoriety for dangerous handling characteristics stemming from the rear weight bias and swing-axle suspension geometry. During hard cornering, the rear wheels would tuck under unpredictably, causing sudden oversteer that caught drivers completely off guard and led to numerous accidents. Ralph Nader's 1965 expose, "Unsafe at Any Speed," specifically targeted these safety deficiencies, though GM did implement significant suspension improvements for 1964 models. Beyond the well-documented handling problems, Corvair owners dealt with practical issues that made daily ownership frustrating. The air-cooled engine design proved prone to oil leaks and required more frequent maintenance than conventional water-cooled competitors, increasing ownership costs. 1961 to 1963 Pontiac Tempest. The The Pontiac Tempest entered the compact market with unconventional engineering that created more problems than innovations. GM's engineers decided to create a four-cylinder engine by literally cutting their 389 cubic inch V8 in half, producing a 194.5 cubic inch inline four they called the Trophy 4. This engineering shortcut proved fundamentally flawed, as the half V8 design created severe vibration issues that no amount of balancing could eliminate. The uneven firing order produced an unpleasant sound and transmitted vibrations throughout the entire vehicle, affecting comfort and long-term component durability, making even short drives uncomfortable for passengers. The Tempest featured additional questionable decisions, including a rear-mounted transaxle connected to the front engine by a curved drive shaft Pontiac marketed as rope drive. While this arrangement provided better weight distribution theoretically, it added mechanical complexity and created potential maintenance nightmares for owners and mechanics unfamiliar with the unusual configuration. 1960 to 1964 Mercury Comet. The Mercury Comet launched as an upscale alternative to the Ford Falcon, but models equipped with the base 144 cubic inch inline six were drastically underpowered for the car's size and weight. This small displacement engine produced only 85 horsepower, barely adequate for the lighter Falcon, but woefully insufficient for the heavier, longer Comet body. Acceleration was dangerously slow, with 0 to 60 miles per hour times exceeding 20 seconds, making highway merging treacherous and passing nearly impossible without advanced planning. The engine struggled with any load, and air conditioning was essentially unusable as it consumed what little power was available, leaving buyers who chose the base engine to save money quickly regretting their decision. The 144 cubic inch engine proved fragile when pushed hard, as owners attempting to maintain highway speeds caused premature wear and overheating problems that led to expensive repairs. The two-speed automatic transmission option was particularly unsuitable for such an underpowered engine, creating a frustrating driving experience.
1961 to 1963 Oldsmobile F85 Jetfire. The Oldsmobile F85 Jetfire holds the distinction of being America's first turbocharged production car, but this pioneering technology became its downfall. Oldsmobile's turbocharged version of the 215 cubic inch aluminum V8 used a complex Garrett turbocharger system requiring a special alcohol-water mixture called turbo rocket fluid injected during boost to prevent detonation. This system proved to be a maintenance nightmare, as owners either forgot to refill the reservoir or used incorrect substitutes, leading to catastrophic engine damage. The sophisticated technology was far ahead of contemporary service knowledge, meaning most mechanics had no understanding of proper maintenance or repair procedures, leaving owners stranded. The turbocharger system failed frequently due to improper maintenance, with replacement parts being expensive and difficult to obtain from dealers. Many frustrated owners eventually had their Jetfires converted back to naturally aspirated configuration, completely removing the troublesome turbo system just to have reliable transportation. 1960 to 1964 Imperial Crown. The Imperial Crown represented Chrysler's flagship luxury offering, positioned to compete directly with Cadillac and Lincoln through dramatic styling and powerful engines. However, the early 60s Imperials suffered from significant quality control problems that Chrysler seemed unable to resolve despite the premium pricing. The Torque Flight automatic transmission, while generally excellent in other applications, experienced shift quality issues and premature wear in Imperials due to the substantial vehicle weight exceeding 4,600 pounds. The 413 and later 440 cubic inch V8s consumed oil excessively and developed bottom-end bearing problems far earlier than expected for luxury vehicles, requiring expensive rebuilds. Imperial's electrical systems were overly ambitious for 60s technology, with automatic headlight dimmers, power seats, power windows, and climate controls all failing with alarming regularity. The distinctive push-button transmission controls, while innovative, proved fragile and expensive to repair when they malfunctioned, often requiring complete replacement. 1966 to 1969 Cadillac Eldorado. The 1966 Cadillac Eldorado marked a bold engineering shift as America's first front-wheel drive personal luxury car since the Accord, featuring striking razor-edge styling and hidden headlamps. However, the execution revealed serious flaws that frustrated owners who expected Cadillac's traditional reliability. The front-wheel drive system adapted from the Oldsmobile Toronado struggled with the Eldorado's substantial weight exceeding 4,500 pounds, resulting in constant CV joint failures and excessive front tire wear. Torque steer made the car difficult to control during hard acceleration, while the transmission faced heat management problems that led to premature failures requiring expensive rebuilds. Beyond the problematic drivetrain, the Eldorado suffered from typical late 60s GM quality control issues, magnified by the car's complexity. Power accessories, including windows, seats, and the optional tilt and telescope steering wheel, failed with alarming regularity, requiring frequent dealer visits. The elaborate automatic climate control system was notorious for breaking down, leaving owners without heating or air conditioning, despite the premium price exceeding $6,000. Rust appeared quickly around the wheel wells and lower body panels, despite the flagship positioning, and many buyers took substantial losses trading out of their Eldorados early to escape the constant repair bills. 1968 to 1969 Jaguar XJ6 Series 1. The Jaguar XJ6 launched in 1968 as a replacement for multiple aging Jaguar sedans, combining beautiful styling with sophisticated independent rear suspension and a smooth inline-six engine. However, the early Series 1 cars suffered from atrocious British Leyland build quality that destroyed Jaguar's reputation in the American market for years. The electrical system was an absolute disaster, with Lucas components failing constantly and causing everything from dead batteries to complete electrical fires that endangered owners. The fuel injection system using Lucas mechanical injection proved temperamental and required constant adjustment by specialists who charged premium rates for their expertise. The structural and mechanical problems matched the electrical nightmares perfectly. These cars rusted at alarming rates, with corrosion appearing within the first year around windshields, door bottoms, and suspension mounting points, shocking buyers who paid luxury car prices. 1958 to 1961 Hillman Minx. The Hillman Minx was a British import from the Roots Group that attempted to establish a foothold in the American compact market, but failed spectacularly due to inadequate engineering for American conditions. This economical sedan featured an underpowered 1.4-liter four-cylinder engine, producing only 51 horsepower, making it dangerously slow for American highways and freeways, where traffic moved significantly faster than British roads. Acceleration was lethargic, with 0 to 60 miles per hour times approaching 25 seconds, and the engine labored loudly when attempting to maintain highway speeds, making daily commuting nerve-wracking. American drivers found the Minx's performance completely unacceptable for merging into fast-moving traffic or climbing hills, creating genuinely hazardous situations. The reliability proved even more catastrophic than the performance, with electrical systems failing regularly and mechanical components wearing out prematurely under American driving conditions.